Morning Sunshine and welcome to Phasmophobia, and this week's challenge, the apocalypse draws near on Sunny Meadows with Twigted, the small one. So let's hop in. Alrighty, so in case you have never heard of the apocalypse challenge, this is basically no evidence. And we are immediately getting hunted because we are having no sanity. And the ghost is going to be double ghost speed. And actually everything is just cranked up to the maximum difficulty. The only two things we are currently having is we are able to sprint, okay, we are having normal speed, so we are not slowing down that much, and it is the small Sunny Meadows. So it's actually a little bit more doable than the regular apocalypse challenge, but not by a lot. But now I already got a little, let's call it modus operandi, and let me just quickly walk you through my attempts of not dying on this one. First things first, let's grab all that stuff, because there won't be a whole lot of time to walk between the van and where we are going to be. And keep the door closed. Really important, because that's your safety. When the door is open, you accidentally walk in, you might die. Just do that stuff through the door. Yep, we don't need physics today. It's already bad enough. We don't need to play by the rules. So, crosses, some salt, and motion sensors, also important. What else? I assume light doesn't work, indeed. So let's grab those for at least a little bit of light. Better than nothing. Then also, yeah, EMF reader is never a bad idea, and we are also going to need it. Just in case, a camera and a parabolic microphone. And we are already almost good. Looks like this time the area we are given is downstairs. Yep, okay. That makes it even a little bit more difficult, but still perfectly fine. And smudge, and a smudge, and smudge. And let's get to it. First thing I want to do is a little bit of light. Please don't kill me. Secure the area. The entry area is going to be a little safe haven, if you want to call it like that. And we're gonna try to secure it with the crosses and set up a few things here and there to make our survival a little bit more possible. The first thing is going to be the roamer trap, because that way we can rule out the three roamers, Phantom, Wave, and Banshee. You're hunting. I hear nothing. Just ambience, okay. Okay, we are good. We should be good. The ghost isn't in the vicinity. We got a little bit of time. Perfect. So, motion sensor, and a little bit further down at that choke point, motion sensor, and some salt over here, some salt over there, and salt. Good. Quiet. Too quiet. No, that's actually pretty good. And these are the three first ghosts we want to rule out today. The Banshee, because the Banshee roams over to your position with disturbing the salt and no EMF shenanigans. The Phantom does the same, but produces an EMF. And the Wave teleports over to your position, produces an EMF, but does not disturb the salt, only walks away. And that's what we can check with this setup. By the way, the camera is just in case it is a mimic, because the ghost orbs are still a thing. That's business as usual. Well, it is downstairs, so let's keep in mind it still could be a Banshee. It's just not roaming over to my position because the Banshee needs to be on the same level, which doesn't seem to be the case. So, smudge, parabolic microphone. Let's just try and figure out where the ghost might be, and then let's listen for the ghost's beat. By the way, are you hunting? You are hunting. By the way, I know this is apocalypse, but a softcore apocalypse. Any cursed possession? Of course not. Okay. So this is basically my second step. When the ghost doesn't roam over to my position or isn't close to the entrance, I'll just go into the chapel, because over here you can kinda hide behind the... Exactly. And now, there we go. Now we know the direction of the ghost. Downstairs and yeah, just along the way. Obviously, where else? Oh! Oh, wait a second, did you hear that? That's been a light switch, that's been another light switch. Yes, because that's the part. It is not a mare, it turned on a light and off, but the on part is way more interesting. So we can rule that one out, perfect. Yes, now we are at the point of all the no evidence, knowledge, all the secondary evidences, everything the ghost might do during the hunt. Now that's gonna come into play. Ah, there we go. Pretty consistent. Sounds like normal ghost speed. Keep in mind, this is 200% ghost speed, so in regards of double ghost speed, that sounds pretty much like normal ghost speed. So, guess now it's time for the most fun part. Oh yes, of course. Sparkles! Now it's time for the most fun part. I'll just quickly grab a third smudge for no special reason at all. Not like I'm scared or anything, no. Just because it's the hardest challenge in this game. No. Yes. Okay, you are hunting. Now let's take a look for anything out of the ordinary, like, is it blinking faster or slower, phantom or oni, or maybe it does something like the myling thingy with the sound fading in later. Maybe it's something like a white... Oh, thought I heard something. Maybe it's a white shoe, maybe it's Obake, stuff like that. Now that's gonna come into play. And after that one, well, maybe we just don't get it. That's also part of this challenge. This is also, just like no evidence, very highly dependent on the ghost. Sometimes you just got a ghost you just can't figure out, and then that's just the way it is. And this is perfectly fine, and there's nothing wrong with that. Oh! No point in dragging this out. No! Okay. Do you do anything out of the ordinary? No? Okay. No clue. Something really boring, very ordinary. Maybe just something like a Goryo or stuff like that. Oh, I forgot about by now the night vision doesn't work anymore when the ghost is in the vicinity. Oh no, never mind, it's been an Onryo. Okay. One that is also borderline impossible to figure out. So I can live with that. So, let's just rinse and repeat. That's bound to happen. By the way, on the weekly challenge, you're not losing anything when you die, so don't feel too bad about it. Hi. Please don't. Okay. Somehow I managed to survive that. Good. Let's quickly set everything up. Oh boy. No! Wait. Oh, I was really confused about the speed, but no, it's just been an event. Yokai test? Yokai test? Oh yes, that's also a thingy. The yokai can't sense your equipment over long distance. What was it, I think? Hearing and the sensing of electronic equipment for the yokai only works for 2.5 meters, something like that. So in case you're getting close enough to the ghost that it jams your radio when you're trying to use it, and then you talk, there is, I think, a pretty good margin that... Huh. That everything that's not a yokai can detect you and kill you. Just another event. Perfectly fine. By the way, wait a second. You did disturb the salt, it is not a wave. Good. One we can rule out. Oh well, let's do something stupid. Oh. Are you singing Ring Around the Roses? Is that Ring Around the Roses, you little piece of shit, huh? Stop singing Ring Around the Roses. Yokai test? Okay. Maybe... it is not a yokai. Let's just go with Banshee because it spent so unbelievably much time in my area, and yeah, it's my best guess right now. Now it's been a UI. One of those that are also borderline impossible to figure out. Only way to figure out the UI is by witnessing it closes the door very violently, which is really rare. So rinse and repeat. This is still perfectly fine. Jesus, this is just awful. The last time you could just use the night vision, but now there's no way of seeing the ghost. Whoa, whoa. Oh, hi, I see the ghost. Oh, okay. Oh, it's an Obake. Obake, I just saw it. It's an Obake. There we go. That's the way. Oh, it's not a good way. It's a painful way. It's a ugly way, but it's a way. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. Oh, wait a second. Oh, we got Blood Moon. Because the Apocalypse Challenge isn't awful enough yet. Jesus. This is not normal ghost speed. Oh, this is awful. Why do I get a challenge inside of a challenge? Yep. I have no clue how to handle that. Maybe it's a Mawai? No, never mind. That's been a polter. This was normal speed inside of Blood Moon. Jesus, okay. Let's never do that again. So much better. Okay. This time, once again, normal speed. And it is downstairs, so I think I got a moment to set everything up. What the? Oh, okay, no. Just an event. And you immediately try to hunt after that event. But this is perfectly fine. Every ghost can teleport 20 meters for that event stuff. That doesn't mean anything. This is a yokai test. Can you get over here to show me you are not a yokai? Yokai or not? What the hell? What the... Why are you... Oh, the salt slowed you down. I got it. Yeah, that's been the salt. Oh, we got EMF. Oh, interesting. So I assume it just blew out the... No, we... Wait a second. You disturbed the salt, yeah. I just wanted to say we can rule out the shade because it blew out the candle while in the same room as the player, but nope. Thing is, I've been in this room, the ghost has been in that room, so I've been too far away to rule out the shade. Yep, no good news today. Wait a second, you are still not hunting? Forget about the smudge timer. Because this, when you smudge the ghost is unable to initiate a hunt. And I just smudged the ghost, and usually it is, what was it? 120 seconds? No, 90 seconds. A wee normal ghost, 90 seconds. The demon, only 60 seconds. But the spirit has double the time, 180 seconds. And since the ghost is not hunting, might be a spirit, I can do it a little bit more professional and just look at the time next time. Time. Okay. Excuse me? Can you... Wait a second, you're in the vicinity? Get smudged. And now, let's take a look at the time. So you haven't hunted the entire time. I think this is actually just a spirit. Are you just a spirit? I mean, if I can't see anything else, I'm pretty sure about it. The issue is, now I'm having two suspects. Either it's a spirit because it's not hunting after getting smudged for quite some time. But then again, it spends a lot of time over at my position, but then again, it doesn't look like it is actually roaming over to my position. It didn't trigger the motion sensors. Maybe it's just a banshee and the banshee just doesn't want to kill me. Ah, damn it. Let's just wait for the banshee scream. Let's say 4 or 5 whispers, and if there's never a banshee scream, I assume it's a spirit. That's just my best guess at this point. No! Oh. What can I do? Just don't roam into here. Ah, damn it. Okay, spirit or banshee? No, it's been the spirit. Okay. There we go. Plenty of singing ghost events and spent half of the time at my position, but it's been a spirit. So the smudge timer gave it away. That's 2 down, only 1 to go. Yes, only 1 to go, because doing this challenge just once is just not hard at all or anything. Please just let it be a mimic and let the ghost orb float through the camera. Come on. Oh. My cross is having a seizure. I mean, I can't blame you. This is awful. But can you stay here? I might need your help. Nope, you have to go on your own journey. Yeah, this is fine. Just take care and... yeah. Ah, there we go. Okay. Nothing happened. Never went over to my position. Good. So, let's see. What do we get? So yeah, it's just once again one of those which involve a lot of guesswork. So, to be honest, there's one really big advice I can give you. The thing is, this is even more higher depending on what kind of ghost do you get. So, for example, a revenant, unbelievably easy to figure out. Something like a demon, or even worse, a mare, a spirit. UI? Hell no. So, in case, not that way. In case you are having a really hard time, I'm dead, figuring out the ghost, you can always just close the challenge and do it again, hope for the best, and maybe you will get something easier. How did I survive that? Okay, that's way better. So I just can't do this anymore, and I also don't want to take the blame for screwing it up for the 10th time or whatnot. So you just decide for me. What do you think? Is it or is it not? I don't even care anymore at this point. Oh, it is, it is. Oh, twins! Oh, that's actually the one I don't think it is. Huh. It's one of those I just forgot to rule out, but I just put it onto the list anyway. Anyway, this is perfectly fine. The wheel told me to do it, so it's been a chin. I would have probably picked male or shade, so it doesn't matter anyway. Can you get over here? Hey, hey, Mr. Ghosty Pants. Mr. Ghosty Pants, just a little bit closer, huh? Come on, just a little bit. It's been the Banshee scream. So it is a Banshee, it just never warmed. Oh, not that way. It just never warmed over to my position because of I've been on another level. Oh. That's been just for me, and it means it is over. I did it. That's been the weekly challenge, and the weekly challenge has been the apocalypse was near. And indeed, Benji. That means I get my 5,000 and we are good. So, what can I tell you about that challenge? Yeah, you could see it. It is really nothing for beginners, so you really need to know every single bit of secondary evidence, no evidence stuff, hunt only stuff doing the hunt, yada yada yada. But to be honest, I think the easiest way of getting this challenge is, I think the setup is pretty decent, just not to die, but you don't need to go all the way. You can just check for the ghost speed and stuff like that, and if you don't get it, just close the game or die or whatever. Dying still doesn't matter on the weekly challenge, and just do it again and just spam it until you get an easy-ish ghost. I mean, imagine you get something like a Revenant or the Ochen or something like that, and yeah, way easier. But I hope I could still show you one or two things that helps you with the challenge in case you dare to go for it. And I hope you also had some fun watching. Thank you for doing so, and I hope to see you again the next time. And until, have a great day.